Yo, yo, yo. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy back up in the building once again. My voice might sound a little bit funny, man. I'm trying to shake a cold. I might have to bring my mask back, start wearing my mask. 'Cause a lot of people, they're not washing their hands. People use the restroom and just walk straight out. I'll be like, man, I'm down there like hypochondriac. Cause it's like I don't be wanna like folks that don't be clean. I don't be liking to go behind dirty, unsanitized people. You know what I'm saying? That's it's weird to me why people do that. But we always wash our hands, and when you use the restroom or if you sneeze, you know what I'm saying? Get some hand sanitizer or sneeze into a tissue or paper towel or something like that because germs do spread. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it really be pissing me off, but like I gotta take the good with the bad. But I'm actually finna go. I'm about to get ready to go to the gym, and when I leave that gym, I plan on getting some Lysol and some hand sanitizer, and I gotta keep that with me at all times, whether what I'm saying it's in the car or while I'm at work. You know what I'm saying, and just I was cleaning up the house earlier, so I'm gonna keep it with me, man, because it's like we in that fall season right now, and people catching colds and germs are starting to easily spread. It ain't like the summertime where it's hot and germs get killed faster. But I'm gonna just be on that though because it costs money for me to be sick. You know what I'm saying? I can't be in the house laid up and what I'm saying trying to bring myself back to life. Based off of other people not taking care of their hygiene and personal stuff that be going on with them. But I said part of me continuing to keep my word and staying consistent, I gotta go on and shoot y'all a video. Hey, I want to start this video off by especially thanking the new subscribers. I appreciate y'all for subscribing. But my thing is this: like for people that subscribe, I need y'all to start liking the video. If y'all don't like the video, jump in the comment section, leave a comment or something for your boy, and let me know, that y'all messing with the video because it's starting to appear to me like people just want to be nosy. You know what I'm saying? Let me subscribe to dude channel and go and peep what's going on, but not engaging in the content. And it's like with the YouTube and what's going on with shooting these videos and the guys that's really out here winning, that's building their subscriber count, that's getting the views, that's getting the shares, that's getting the comments. Man, I salute them people because this really YouTube is not a easy thing to do. You feel me? So when I get up here and I start chopping it up with you guys, it's just really, what I'm saying, my thoughts and me going through my little therapy session, just being able to vent and get what's on my chest, get it off my chest. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys had a positive, productive week this week. I had a productive week, so that was cool. And I wanted to talk about it was I was on a live. I was on TikTok, but I was on a live, and it was this dude. I forgot his name. If I remember the name, I wasn't gonna mention it anyway, cause you ain't shouting out trust. No, I ain't shouting you out. You feel me? So it is what it is. But I was on the live. I was on dude live, and he was basically, you know how stuff be coming to your feed or whatever the case may be, and you just stop. And I was like, okay, let me check this dude out. See, this is an older dude. So what he was on there teaching was he was really talking about financial literacy and telling his audience about investing in the stocks and compound interest. So when I thought the topic, it was cool because I'm always learning. Every day you should learn something new. And I'm a true believer in that because if you're not learning, then you're not growing. So if you're not growing, then you stay stagnant. You stay stagnant, you like you might well become buried. You feel me? And it's like many die at 25, but don't get buried until they 75. So you can be living, but then you could be dying all at the same time because you don't have no growth. You don't have no elevation. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no motion. So when we was on the live, he was basically trying to explain and equate like something as simple as purchasing a vehicle. So the average vehicle, the way he broke it down, I mean, it made sense. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not negating the fact that what he was teaching, it was the wrong teaching. But this is why I can come into play at. But anyway, he was talking about like the average vehicle. He was talking about like a truck, for instance, a F-150. So the truck might cost $80,000. So with the interest rate, the monthly payment, the maintenance, the insurance, the gas, just basically buying a new vehicle versus buying a paid for vehicle and investing your money into the stock market. And I mean, the breakdown, it was phenomenal. I'm not negating the fact that what he was saying, it wasn't true or it was false. But what I am saying is, like, when people come to dealing with money and people come to dealing with investments and things of that nature, it's like your mind, you have to, in your mindset got to be right. You know what I'm saying? And the average person, let's say the car note, I think he calculated might have been between $700 to $800. The average person is not going to invest on with the average. We're going to say, because we don't want to be average over here. So follow me on this. So the average person is not going to invest 700 a month, $700 to $800 a month consistently for 50, well, let's say 7 years. So it was 7 years. Not going to invest 7 years into the stock market when they need a vehicle that they got to drive, and you want to go out on the weekends, hang out with your friends, you want to pull up in something nice. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. But my thing is this, like, it was what he was saying, it was true. But at the end of the day, like, your mind has to be ready for these things. The income that you bringing in has to be ready for these things because, like I said, everybody want to be rich, but people don't know what it's gonna take to be rich. You got to put in work to become rich and wealthy. You have to be financially literate in order to become rich and become wealthy, and to set yourself up so you can put your money into a position to grow and to utilize your credit and to utilize your business. And to do these things, you gotta be working, you gotta learn, you gotta get some information on how money works. See, money with wealthy and rich people, the way they look at money is not the same way the average person looks at money. You know what I'm saying? The average person looking at money is, okay, I get paid on Friday, I'm finna get my check, I'm finna go buy this. It's like a consumer mentality. And there's nothing wrong with having a consumer mentality, but because we were taught to have a consumer mentality. But now we have to turn the consumer mentality into an investor mentality. You know what I'm saying? And that take work. It's not a one day, okay, let me watch your video. I'm gonna watch your video and I'm gonna start doing what you say do. You might do it for 30 days. But then in the 30th day, you're gonna say, man, this boring. I can't have no fun. I can't go nowhere. I can't buy nothing. All I'm doing is investing. You have to be able to sacrifice. And what I'm thinking is, dude telling the people online to sacrifice $700 to $800 a month so they can invest for 7 years and then get the compound interest and double, even triple the money. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the average person not gonna do that. So it's like people really need to start staying in their lane and being able to create the life that they want for themselves. And in order to do that, you got to stay consistent. But you can't just jump off the cliff and say, "Hey, I'm gonna commit $700 to $800," and you ain't even bringing in that type of money. The average person making what, 35 to 45,000 a year? That ain't no money. That's poverty. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I was stressing about getting a second job, getting a second source of income, starting a hobby, doing something that you like doing that you can eventually turn into a business. And people got to start to understand, because even with me, like when y'all hear me talking about paying off my debt and working towards, like, let's say them two Bank of America credit cards that I was speaking on, that I'm not even using them cards no more. I'm just paying on it so I can pay it off. You feel me? And then I'm gonna go to the next debt. But with that being said, is you got to get in a position to where you bringing in the income so you can springboard yourself off and get into that world of investing. Because if you just making the bare minimum, let's just be honest. If you just making the bare minimum at your job, you know what I'm saying, and you get your check every week, you're trying to save $100 each check. That's $400 a month. How much you gonna have left over to invest with? That's why I said it's important for people to be able to go get a second source of income and to be able to turn that hobby into a business or be able to do what it is that you're trying to do so you can get the way you're trying to go so you can start working on building up your wealth, utilizing your money as a tool so you can invest into the stock market and invest into getting compound interest. People will come online and start selling and spending these people, and then many think that they're gonna get rich even within 12 months. You know what I'm saying? Now you can go get on, do some social media, go viral type thing. We're not negating that fact. But when I'm talking about when it get down to the get down and you talking about building a business and you talking about growing your business and you talking about really setting yourself up, it's gonna take about 5 years. You know what I'm saying? 5 to 10 years to pull it off. I mean, that's just my observation of things because I talk to business owners. I know them personally, and I seen them grow. I seen them when they started. I see them to where they at right now. And I'm just here to tell you guys that y'all gotta stop letting these people online lie. We're not saying they lying to y'all, but they spending y'all on what it's gonna take to actually become successful in a short amount of time. So my advice to you guys is if your one job ain't enough to sustain the lifestyle that you're trying to do and you trying to springboard off, get you a second source of income, whether it's a second job, second a hobby. I mean, not a hobby, but where you can invest into a business if you got the money to invest with, and you got to start bringing in some income. There's so many ways online, man. Y'all got to Google these things because, like, I can't just sit here and just go over it and go over it and keep talking to y'all, keep saying the same thing over and over and over. It's like insanity. It's insane. You feel me? To keep saying the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different result. But anyway, get the get some more income coming in. Y'all got to start saving and budgeting. You feel me? Start writing down what's going in and what's coming out. You know what I'm saying? So every week, you got your bills. You got a list of your bills. Those unwanted subscriptions that y'all got, get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? Because we really ain't got time to be sitting watching TV or doing some stuff that don't make you no money because that's gonna hold you back, and then time gonna be wasting, and then you're gonna be looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So utilize your time, value your time. So time management, that's something that's very important when it comes to building wealth and stacking up some more money. What else? Let me see. Trying to think off the top of my head. I'm just going off the top of my head. Like it's so many things that I be want to discuss with y'all, but it's like, man, people you can't. It's like you can't tell them nothing. So it's like, not to say it's a waste of time, but it's like I'm just here to put out the information, expose expose the game to y'all, and give it up. I ain't trying to impose on nobody. If you like your average life, stay average. Do what it is you've been doing, and good luck to you. You feel me? But if you're really trying to make the necessary changes, and you want to grow and you want to build and you want your life to be better than what it is right now, you want the finances, you want to start taking these trips, you want to ride in a better car, you want to get your first home. You know what I'm saying? Is if you want to become a homeowner, I mean that's the only thing. When I get through talking, it's about you. And when you look in the mirror, the questions that you telling yourself, because I don't know what you guys say to yourselves when you looking in that mirror or when you online and you looking at your bank account and you saying, damn, I need some more money. Damn, I want to live like this. Damn, I want to be a part of this. Damn, I want to take this trip right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The only thing I could do is tell you, like, whatever it is that you're trying to do, you definitely gonna have to get your mind right, and you definitely gonna have to work towards it because nobody's gonna give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? People say what they say, but when that at the end, start paying attention to the end. When they finish talking, watch what they go. Just like with dude when he was been online, because I think he was on that jump for like 2 hours. We was on that thing. I was just listening, and typing in the chat, answering the questions. You know what I'm saying? So when that man got through talking, hey, it's gonna be $99 for this. It's gonna be $150 for this. Buy the new ebook, and I'm like, hey, I can't knock the hustle, you feel me? But at the end of the day, the people online, they just some people there for entertainment, And just like I said with my channel, for instance, the subscriber count going up. But look, I need y'all to hit that thumbs up button. You feel me? Hit that share button. Jump in the comment section. You feel me? Because people just want to be nosy. And I'm like, damn, the subscribers is cool, but it's like, I don't want you here just to be nosy. I want you here to see if it's something that you can learn from me and it's something that you can utilize in your life that you can better your situation. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here. I'm just here to give up the game and give up some information and let y'all know, hey, I went through that. You might go through it, but let me show you how you can avoid this or how you can avoid that. And I'm not, what I'm saying, like I said, I'm just a regular dude, what I'm saying, that I got some information that I want to share. That's what made me start the YouTube. And then, as I start doing my videos and whatnot, it's like shit. I just utilize it for myself as my therapy session to where I can get what I need to get off my chest and put it out into the world and put it out into the universe. And to be honest with you, by me doing these videos, I've been doing good in life and it's been helping me make better choices, make better decisions, make better financial decisions, you know what I'm saying? And making other moves that help me for my future, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all about where do you see yourself in the next 6 months? Where do you see yourself in the next 12 months? Where do you see yourself in the next 3 years? Where do you see yourself at in the next 5 years? And these are questions that you have to ask yourself. We got 3 more months. It's about to be 2026. Don't start the new year off, oh, this the new me. And all, if you're gonna start, you either gonna do day one or one day. And I'm gonna continue saying that. You haven't watched any of my videos, you hear me. I say that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like people try to put stuff off and then push it down the road. And then when you look up again, 6 months done passed. 1 year done passed. And then you still stuck in the same spot. And then you wondering why you still stuck in the same spot. In order to grow, you got to start putting action to what it is that you say you want to do. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. You feel me? And when I say that, write down your goals. Write down a list of your goals. Put a date next to it. Hey, I want to do this by this date right here. This is something I want to do. These are some things that I want to achieve. In order to achieve it, you got to believe it first. Because a lot of people just be talking. So you got to ask yourself, are you one of the ones that just talking, or you really one of the ones that you really trying to make a move and you really trying to make a change? You know what I'm saying? Because like people just be talking, man. I'm like, I'm me personally, I'm tired of talking. It's all about action right now. And it's like I don't talk for months and years and ain't nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? So when I talk, I come to YouTube, I chop it up with y'all, I give y'all the game. But when I cut that camera off, it's straight action time, man. It ain't no more playing, man. Because, nobody gonna give me nothing. I gotta get out here and work hard and, you know what I'm saying, get on the front line and do what I gotta do to make something shake. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta really look yourselves in the mirror and then ask yourself what it is that you really trying to do. What is it that you really trying to accomplish in life? I don't know what it is that you're trying to accomplish in life. I don't know what it is that you're trying to do. But what I do know is whatever it is that you say you're trying to accomplish or whatever it is you say that you want to do, you're gonna have to take action. You feel me? And ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. You can't go out there and take it because they got somewhere for you. Either the graveyard or the jailhouse. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be smart, man. You feel me? Y'all gotta be smart. And that's really what I want to, chop it up with y'all about making better choices, making the proper decisions, go out and be a winner. You feel me? Leave the losers where they at. Quit hanging around those that don't share your same goals, And that's a bar, yeah. Don't hang around those that don't share your same goals. You feel me? Yeah, that part. You hang around five losers, you're gonna be number six. You feel me? Real talk. So y'all gonna have to really do some evaluating on yourselves, evaluation on your life, evaluate your situation. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to make that change, it's up to you. Nobody gonna do it for you, and you gotta believe in yourself. That's my advice for y'all today. This my Sunday motivation. It's your boy Trust No. I'm out.